What's up, YouTube? I wanted to make a video about my PT111 G2 Millennium G2. It's not the G2C. So this thing has a problem. The mag release catch always falls out. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's say I tilt the gun this way. Oops, there it goes. Fell right out. That's a bullshit if you ask me. Taurus really cut some corners here. But I took it upon myself to fix this shit. So I'm going to show you what I did. So what you need to do is make one of these things right here. This is a spacer that goes behind the mag release catch. I made it out of a 0.5 millimeter feeler gauge, like this kind right here. It's made out of stainless steel, so it's very strong. So you need to grind it down to 9.1 millimeters wide. And the length, it could be anywhere between 15 and 21. I made mine 21. I wanted to give a little extra material to have room to cut off in case I screwed up the first time. And the way I made the slot on it, I used my 4 1/4 inch grinder with a 9/64 disc. I clamped the grinder on the vise and then holding this with a pair of vice grips, I used it to cut this slot in the middle. That way I could have more control over it. And basically I just eyeballed this and it turned out pretty good. So the way this works is, once you have your mag release back in there, you slide it behind with the open end down, and that's it. It fits in there pretty snug, and the mag catch won't fall out. Here is what it looks like once it's installed. As you can see, again, it's in there pretty good, and if you see that little bit of the slot visible there, you can always reach in there with a pick and pull it up if you need to, let's say, switch it from left to right. You have to remove it first, otherwise it will be impossible to remove the release without taking it. So it's very secure, but if you want to add a little extra security depending on how tight fit you got from the beginning, you can put a little dab of like silicone in one side or something, so that you can so it'll stay there, but it can be easily removed. I was originally thinking of going with super glue, but what if I'm lefty? I shoot left-handed, so if I do want to sell this gun, most likely I'll convert it back to right-handed. So there you go. That's all Taurus needed to do, and they couldn't do that. Cheap bastards. So just to show you how secure is actually in there, let's check this out. It's still in there. I don't think it moved that bit. So you don't even need to put any glue on it if you don't want to, but your call.